me. Hi. I'm lost. It's me. Good day, everyone, and welcome back to the Missouri Road Trip series here on Adventures with Parker. Now, if you've been following along with the series so far, you'll know that we started off this trip at Six Flags St. Louis in Eureka, Missouri. Then after that, we made our way down to Branson to check out one of America's best theme parks, Silver Dollar City. Now, Branson itself is also host to a wide range of attractions outside of Silver Dollar City. There's a lot of mountain coasters and a lot of quirky tourist trap kind of attractions. If you've ever been to a place like Niagara Falls or the Pigeon Forge, Gatlinburg area, or even International Drive in Orlando, it has a lot of those kinds of attractions. But yeah, since we were already in the area for Silver Dollar City, and I mean, our hotel was right on the Branson Strip, so we were downtown anyways, we knew we had to book an extra day just to check out some of those other attractions, because there's a lot of cool things to check out, and we did our research ahead of time, and we kind of picked what we felt were going to be the top attractions, at least the things that appeal to our group the most. So that's what today's episode is going to be all about. All of the cool attractions that we experienced in Branson, Missouri. Of course, being the credit whores that we are, we had to do all of the mountain coasters. There's 3 different mountain coasters around Branson, and yes, we did every single one of them. There's also an SBF Visa credit at this amusement park called Track, so you are sure to hit up that place as well and check out some of their attractions like the Go-Karts and some of the carnival rides there. And then the other big part of our day was hitting up the Hollywood Wax Museum. And of course, the Wax Museum is the big attraction, but they also have some other things there as well, such as Hannah's Mirror Maze, the Shoot for the Stars mini golf, and the Castle of Chaos 4D dark ride. I hope that you enjoyed this video as we share our experiences, and along the way we'll share some of our tips as well, because I know it can be very overwhelming when it comes to assessing which attractions you should visit and what's worth it and what's not. So hopefully this video is equally helpful as it is entertaining. But we're gonna jump right into this episode, so without any further ado, let the Branson, Missouri adventures begin. Welcome, adventure awaits. Most of the things I'm going to show you in this video are things that we got to experience the day after we visited Silver Dollar City. However, this first stop actually happened on the morning of. If you watched that Silver Dollar City vlog, you might remember me mentioning that we got to the park a little bit later, and this is why. We started our morning off at the Runaway Mountain Coaster, which is one of the 3 alpine coasters in the Branson area. And the reason why we decided to start our day off here instead of saving it for the next day along with everything else is because, as you remember in the Silver Dollar City vlog, Amanda got her 200th coaster credit on Time Traveler. But in order for her to reach that milestone, we needed to pick up an extra credit. Normally we would have been able to ride Powder Keg, but we found out that that roller coaster was going to be closed, so we thought, hey, let's do this quick stop at Runaway Mountain Coaster first, and then that way Amanda can get her big milestone when we're at Silver Dollar City. But yeah, because it was such a short stop, I don't have a lot of footage from the place, which is why you're seeing a lot of stock footage and POVs from other places on the internet on the screen right now instead of my own content. But this mountain coaster was really, really good. It's the most classic variation of the 3 mountain coasters in the Branson area, in the sense that you start on the ground, you take a chain lift to the top of the mountain, and then you weave your way down the mountain and back to where you started. The Runaway Mountain Coaster is also the tallest, fastest, and longest mountain coaster in the Midwest, so if you're looking for, you know, the best of the best in terms of stats, this is definitely your go-to. And like I said, the setting is amazing. I loved how it kind of went in and out of the forest. It had some really nice moments on the helixes and whatnot. Now, I actually ranked it as my 2nd favorite mountain coaster. As you're going to find out later in the video, there is one that topped it for me, but we'll reveal that in a moment. But yeah, it was a great way to start the morning and no complaints. My overall take is that it is a solid, classic mountain coaster experience. The Branson Coaster will be the 2nd mountain coaster we do on this trip, and of course we gotta start by signing the waiver, buying our tickets, and then we take the ride. Yeah, credit!
I'm excited. We're gonna credit hoard today. There's 3 credits around here, so I can't wait to get them. And yeah, second mountain coaster on the trip, my 3rd one I've ever been on, so I can't wait.
Nice. This will be my 3rd as well. All right. So tickets for an adult are going to cost you $16.99 USD, and then there's also an adventure pass option for $49. The other big attraction they have here is the Branson Buzzsaw. That's their Starflyer attraction, which unfortunately is closed right now. I don't think it's open yet. Like, I think it's a new ride. That's kind of cool. We can see it, get up close to it. Imagine this would offer some pretty good views once it opens. All right, so that was the Branson Coaster, my 3rd ever Alpine coaster. And unfortunately, I think it was the weakest one that I've done so far. It's not terribly tall, and it's not as fast or as intense as the other ones I've done, but it's still pretty cool. I mean, I think this is a great one if you've never done an Alpine coaster before, or if you have some hesitations about it. This is a great beginner one to start out with. It's not very high off the ground, and yeah, it's great for that sense, but for someone like me who wants a little more thrill, a little more intensity, a little more speed, not my favorite. That said, a cool aspect of it is that it starts on top of the ridge and you work your way down one section of track, you go up a lift, go down again, so you kind of get to do the mountain twice, and then there's one lift hill to take you back up to the top. So it was so fun. Don't get me wrong, like, these things are so cool and so unique in their own right. Just out of the 3 I've done, it's just not my favorite, but I would still recommend checking it out, especially once that Skyflyer opens. I think that's going to be a good 1-2 combo to do. I also gotta say, I'm a fan of these observation decks. It's kind of hard to take pictures of a lot of mountain coasters just because they're way up on the hill and they're hidden by trees. But this one, they've got a few good viewing areas, so you can get some really great footage of these rides as they're going, and you know, you can watch your friends zip by. So that's another really cool aspect about this one. Burke, what did you think of the Branson Coaster?
Out of the 3 I'd done, I personally thought it was the weakest one I'd done. But it was still really fun. Like, mountain coasters in general are really fun.
Yeah, exactly.
So I feel like they could have done a little more by the lift hill area. Like, just not lift. You could have done a little more, maybe drops or something.
Yeah.
But it's a very good first mountain coaster, I would say. But I don't think it's as good as Ridge Runner or the one we rode yesterday.
Our second stop for today is a little place called Tracks. It's got some go-karts, it's got a little SBF Visa credit for us to do, and it has a really cool booster style flat ride behind us that looks super intimidating. I don't know if we'll do it today. We'll have to check out prices, honestly, but definitely we're here to do the credit because, again, we're all about coaster hoarding today. All right, so we're heading into this big yellow arcade building to buy our tickets, and we'll give you an update in just a moment. Okay, so there's a bunch of different ticket options available. We ended up paying for our rides individually instead of getting like a multi-hour or all-day pass because we're really only interested in doing the spinning coaster and one of the go-karts. We did want to do the sky coaster, but it appears that that's going to be closed for the remainder of the day, unfortunately. But that's okay, we are doing the Wild Woodie course. That one looks cool, it looks like it has some twisty sections. And yeah, I'm actually really excited. I've never done one of those multi-level go-karts before. It's very reminiscent of something you'd see at, say, like a Fun Spot. Okay, so spinning coaster was my second SBF Visa that I've done, and so far I think it's my favorite. We actually got some pretty good spins on it. I think it's one of the newer models, so still an SBF Visa, but not bad, and a credit's a credit.
Yeah, credit's a credit. Out of the three I've done the one at Woldemere in Stennis Village in Ontario, and this one's definitely my favorite one. This one span a lot more. It's actually a little more intense.
I was gonna say I was a little disappointed with the Woldemere one, but this one kind of made up for it.
And this one you got more laps on.
True, yeah. I was surprised at how many times we went around. All right, not a coaster, but our next attraction of the day is the Wild Woodie, their wooden go-kart track. It actually looks pretty cool. It looks like a coaster, kind of, the way it spirals and some of the hills you get on here. Like I said, this is my first time doing a multi-level go-kart track, so I am so excited. And of course, I'm gonna kick everyone's ass because I'm the ultimate go-karter. Just a fact. So, I didn't end up winning. I did gain a few spots, but Bert somehow got way ahead of me.
Number one. Yeah, like literally, I was behind them and I just zoomed behind them.
Yeah, I don't know how you did that. I thought I was good, but I don't know. I guess we have a go-kart mastery here.
Yeah, I figured out the one to Niagara Falls.
There you go. Okay, you have experience.
The one at Wonderland, the one at Fun Spot, I figured out the tricks.
Okay, there's secrets to be shared.
So if you want to go fast on these, if you want to pass someone without hitting them, just figure out, like, watch them go turn that way, try to turn sharp.
Oh yeah, I mean, I've tried staying close to the wall and I've tried drafting people, but...
do the turn slowly before you do that. You don't want to hit anyone, but once you turn, then once you have space, you zoom faster.
Gotcha, all right. I mean, it was a very fun go-kart track overall. The wooden aspect was very unique. I've never experienced a wooden go-kart track before, so it was very bumpy. It felt like a wooden coaster, and it was so crazy because you actually like gained some speed going on the downhill sections, and you kind of like lost control for a second, and then going up, you just hear the carts like backfire as it's sputtering, trying to go back up.
This is probably one I've done. I think Niagara Falls one's better, but this one's still good. It's up there.
So specifically the property we're at is known as track number 3, and there's 2 others in the area, and each one has its own unique combination of go-karts and rides. I believe this is the only one that has a coaster credit, but I know some of them have a sky coaster attraction, whereas this one has a skyscraper. There's one with a Ferris wheel, so if this kind of like fun spotty type area is up your alley, there's 2 other locations in the city for you to check out as well. So for the limited time that I've been outside today, I am so sweaty. So it's kind of nice to be inside in the air conditioning and spend a few minutes enjoying the arcade and just cooling down. Okay, so just across the parking lot and still at the track 3 property, we have what appears to be a kiddie go-kart track. And then just in the center, you have this giant skyscraper ride. Like I said earlier, it is closed for today, but it looks fantastic. This area also seems to be home to a few smaller kids flat rides. Kind of gives off carnival vibes, but it's kind of cool that it has some smaller rides for the kids as well. And there's an even tinier go-kart track. Holy moly, that is so cute and little. Look at that. Got a little miniature choo-choo train going by. Oh yeah, lots of fun stuff for the kiddos. If you look closely at this carousel, there's definitely a lot of horses, but I also see an ostrich, a pig, a giraffe, some other kind of farm and zoo animals. I love it when carousels kind of mix horses with the menagerie figures. It's just something very cool and very different. And it just adds a unique sense of character to these carousels. Is that a cat? Oh my God, it's a cat with a little fish. Look at him. Aw, I miss my cat. And right beside this park, we have some very interesting looking buildings. This is the Windmill Inn and Suites. It's just a hotel. It's not attached to this place or anything. It just happens to be located next door. But I thought that looked really cool. And then we have this breakfast buffet with this giant chicken sticking out the front. There's also like a silo there. That looks cool. And it looks like they're advertising lobsters and crab legs. So you can't really go wrong with that. Alrighty, stop number 3 for today is this building chock full of attractions. We're starting off with the Castle of Chaos, but the pass we're getting is going to include that, the Maze of Mirrors, the Hollywood Wax Museum, and I think one more attraction in here. Mini golf, that's it. It looks kind of wild, like this is crazy, and I'm excited to see what's inside. All right, we got our all access pass that gives us access to all 4 of the attractions here in this little strip. We are starting off with Hannah's Mirror Maze. We're just gonna wait a second for the group ahead of us to go through. And I love mirror mazes. They're so fun and so disorienting, but in the best way. Once upon a time in a kingdom called Savannah, a baby girl was born to King Oscar and Queen Emmy. Princess Hannah of Savannah was exceptionally beautiful, and she was led by the loyal subjects of the kingdom. The king and queen doted on Hannah, and visitors came daily from near and far to admire her loveliness. Aww. But alas, King Oscar and Queen Emmy had to hit the talk show circuit and attend galas. Although she had loyal servants and pets, Princess Hannah often found herself alone. With all of her spare time and stunning looks, the princess became entranced with her own beauty. Eventually, Hannah spoke only when receiving praise or accolades and insisted that everywhere she looked, there should be a mirror to reflect her magnificence. The king and queen worried about this behavior, and it enraged her loyal subjects. Desperate to help their daughter, the king and queen looked to an unattractive but hardworking witch named Hetty to see if she could cure the princess of her obsession. Ugly Hetty approached Princess Hannah while she sat, peering into a mirror admiring her beauty. And I'm not gonna finish reading because there's people behind us, but long story short, she got cursed, and this is the maze she got trapped in, so let's go.
Thank goodness you're here. Queen Emmy and I are still worried about our princess. We're in a pickle ourselves. Ah, look at Hannah when she was asleep to do that. Sadly, had to be away from her without her duty.
Whoa, ugly people. This is cool. Hello, hello. Oh, I'm in a dead end! No! Oh, walked into a wall, almost walked into Amanda. This is actually a good mirror maze. I'm actually quite disoriented. Like, some of these are almost too easy. This is great. Amanda, I'm trusting you to lead the way.
No, we're trying.
Oh no, we're lost!
Infinite possibilities. Forge ahead, chosen one.
I was not expecting that. It's funny because I hear so many voices, but can't see anyone. Oh, dead end again. Dang it.
Hey, now we're trusting Tyler.
Where's Tyler?
We're gonna trust me. I like going in walls.
Just go straight.
Straight? That's a mirror. What?
Keep trying, chosen one.
Okay. Dead end. Wait, no, this is a hole. Oh my gosh. Oh, wait, there's a hole.
I got this, man. We'll get through this. We're gonna get through this.
I mean, this is a long straightaway. That's a good sign, right?
This is the longest water maze.
Oh, that's me. Hello. It's me. Hi.
Tyler.
I'm lost. It's me. Exit to the stairway.
We did it.
We did it. We saved Princess Hannah of Savannah. Hear ye, hear ye. King Oscar of Savannah hereby proclaims great appreciation for the chosen one. Boundless thanks and awesome respect are bestowed upon you for the noble deed of saving Princess Hannah, only heir to the throne. Let it be known that the chosen one shall enjoy lifelong protection and unending gratitude in our fair land. It is also be decreed that Hannah of Savannah and all her loyal subjects of the kingdom are forever forbidden from gazing upon their own reflections. From this day forward, every mirror, large and small, will distort one's physical presence and be used only to see the beauty inside every heart. Now lads, that's a good story. And look, there's distorted mirrors here to kind of prove that point. Okay, as far as mirror mazes go, I think that has to be one of my favorite that I've done so far.
That was actually the longest one I've ever done.
Yeah, like I actually genuinely got lost for a moment there. And I mean, the effects were great. It had great lighting. I loved the story. I loved how the characters popped out at certain points. So, I mean, all in all, it was a perfect package for a mirror maze. I would highly recommend doing this one.
Yeah, it was really good for a mirror maze. And the theming was great. I didn't realize the princess was gonna come out each mirror to come find you.
Yeah, like that was so cool. The next attraction we're going to be doing today is the Castle of Chaos, which appears to be an XD dark ride, similar to the Zombies one in Niagara Falls. So these are usually pretty fun. I'm excited. Okay, so the Castle of Chaos gives you an option of 2 different XD kind of shooter theater experiences. There's the Los Banditos and then the one that we did, the Carnival, which is so cool. Like the whole premise was that you entered this like abandoned carnival. It was very like Zombieland-esque and you had to like shoot all of these killer clowns. It was so fun. Like the ride kind of took you on all of the individual carnival attractions. So you kind of got the simulation of doing all the rides and it was just so cool and so spooky. And I'm so glad we got to do that one. It was so fun.
Yeah, like I've actually done this before at a different one of these type of things, the carnival one. And it's so good. I kind of knew what to expect of this one.
But the winner was...
Yeah, our very own Quenten ended up getting the top score of the theater.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty easy to practice this stuff because, again, this is built by Triotech, and when you have a Triotech game at your home park, Canada's Wonderland, you become pro at it easily.
That's true, you kind of get to know the ins and outs and the tricks. I think I ended up in 5th, Burke ended up in...
7th.
Amanda, we love you.
I ended up in last.
But you're still beautiful and perfect to me.
Well,
Aww.
thank you.
Yep, that's all that matters.
All right, moving just down the building here, we have the Hollywood Wax Museum. Now, the only other wax museum I've ever done is the one in Niagara Falls, not the Madame Tussauds one, but the other one in the Clifton Hill area. So I'm curious to see how this one's gonna stack up. The outside, the facade looks phenomenal with King Kong and everything on top. So hopefully that's a good sign for what's waiting inside. All right, here we are inside the Hollywood Wax Museum. We have our first celebrities greeting us here. Hello, hello. Of course, Quenten, being a big Seth Rogen fan, had to be his idol. We have Halle Berry here. And right over here, we have Bruce Lee and Lucy Liu. And I think we made a wrong turn. We're in Michigan and not Missouri because this is Eminem. We have Canadian star Justin Bieber. Not that we claim him, but I guess he's famous. Then we have Snoopy Snoop, Snoop Dogg. You get a car, you get a car. Everybody gets a car.
Thank you, Oprah.
Were you silent or silenced?
Silent?
We have Chris Pratt here and a snake. I don't know who the snake is. There's Chris Pratt. I don't know about you, but I love Lucy. And then we have Charlie Chaplin and his apprentice Quenten.
Hello.
We're not supposed to talk, it's a silent movie. Moving on to the next room, we have Arnold Schwarzenegger and Robert Patrick. Very cool. Paul Walker, Vin Diesel. And then we have the girly pop room with all of our favorite celebs. We got Nikki. How you doing, Nikki? This guy. Pete Davidson, is that who that is? That was embarrassing. So this is Post Malone. I should know this. Cardi B, Miss Miley Cyrus, and Ari. Yeah. Cute. We've got Katy Perry, looking as amazing as ever. Eddie Murphy. All the improv people. Oh my gosh, this is awesome. Oh, Robin Williams. Oh gosh, I'm getting choked up. Guys, I have finally met Taylor Swift. Taylor, I loved you in the Eras tour. You are amazing. You are my queen. You are my idol. But you're a little waxy today, not gonna lie. And this is interesting. They have a shooting arcade with a little skunk. Look at him. He's so cute. Of course, it wouldn't be Missouri without some country music stars. And we have Dolly Parton right here, y'all.
Dolly, I love you, honey.
Don't we all?
Thank you for the best days of it.
We got Willie Nelson here as well. And good old Johnny Cash. And then we have Luke Bryan over here. Shake it for me, country girl.
Shake it for me, yeah. Shake it for me, yeah.
Burke, I didn't know you were related to Mozart. Look at you go.
Yeah, I'm a secret piano player. You know.
Wow.
I'm one of the best out there.
Big boots, my truck. Country girl, shake it for me, girl. Shake it for me, girl. Woo!
Don't you worry about a thing. Every little thing's gonna be alright. Judging from the music emulating from this cave, I think we're about to meet Indiana Jones. And there he is in the flesh, looking a lot younger than he does in the latest movie. Of course, we have our Hollywood icon, Marilyn Monroe. Then we have Rihanna, and good thing it's not raining because it doesn't like tree hats for umbrella, ella, We've got Bruno Mars in the house. Things are looking a little spooky here. We got Frankenstein and the Bride of Frankenstein. She looks like she's seen some things. We have the alien, aka the xenomorph. And we have whatever the heck this is.
I think that's Predator, I think.
Oh, I can't tell the difference. I'm a terrible horror sci-fi fan, but still amazing.
As you can see, that this is what was themed the Predator at Darien Lake.
Oh, yes, that's it. That's the one.
Yeah.
Oh, this is cool. This little like cathedral. We have Chucky over here. Oh my gosh. We have the mummy. We have Jason down here. Oh my gosh, this is so cool. I love this room. Dracula just looming over us in the balcony. Oh my gosh, I am geeking out. So cool. There's an epic battle going on here.
Amanda, I'm gonna kill your boyfriend. Pain needs fun. Pain needs fun.
Okay, kids,
Pain
okay.
needs fun. Pain needs fun.
We both win. Of course, it wouldn't be a wax museum without the Mistress of Evil and her side hoe. I mean,
I am a side hoe. Who are you, mister?
that's a good LPR impression. I'm impressed. Ooh, what's in this hole?
It's like this.
Oh my god!
Get away. This is my home. Get away.
Spooky.
Spooky.
Hello.
Everybody's on TV.
Well, this wax museum has been a scream, am I right?
Oh my god, it's Scream!
This guy, I need to get his reaction.
Pennsylvania. Let's see if he knows this guy.
Oh, Jack Black.
Oh.
It's the showdown of the century!
Listen here. I've been champion for 565 days, and no one has stopped me ever since, and not you, and no one else is gonna take that away from me. At WrestleMania, you won the Royal Rumble, but I'm the main event and always will be. Do you understand? Because everyone here in Madison, Massachusetts, in Branson, everyone's gonna acknowledge me, and you're gonna put your ones in the sky, because I'm the best in the world!
Any comment? Nope, he seems a little scared. It's John Cena!
You listen here, Cena. I know you said you've been the most overrated wrestler in this company for such a long time, just like the Wayne, The Rock, Johnson. But guess what? You're not better than me in the ring. I've been champ. I've been running this place when you went to the movie with the Hollywood. When I've been running this place and better than you ever have. I've been champ for 675 days as your champ, and you just come back and waltz in there at the championship night. You're the most overrated scum in this company, and doesn't deserve to be in the Hall of Fame like me, because I'm the greatest of all time. And you can't do that because I'm the best in the world, and I'm gonna keep that at WrestleMania when we go one-on-one and prove I'm the best in the world.
I have no opinions, I just think he's kind of hot. We will always remember this day, as today we almost caught Captain Jack Sparrow. Of course, all good things end with Bradley Cooper and a gift shop. Okay, I think that had to be my favorite wax museum that I've ever been through. That was so much fun, way better than the one in Niagara Falls. And I mean, the fact that we got to play around with the props and pose with the pictures, we got so many good photos from it. But yeah, that means we have one more attraction in this area to do, and that is the mini golf, which is straight ahead here across the parking lot. So more to come. Okay, just across the street here is our fourth and final attraction in this area, the mini golf of the stars. Oh wow, okay, this is cool. I love how they have all these studio arches here. But we are starting our mini golf adventure right over here at hole number 1. Burke, are you ready to mini golf like a star?
Yes, I'm ready to beat Adventure with Parker and mini golf.
Oh, okay, that's not happening.
Yeah.
That's not happening. I think it's the other way around.
No, it's gonna happen.
We'll
Put your
see.
comments in who's gonna win.
Plot twist, it's gonna be Amanda.
I'll do it, I know how to do it.
She's gonna beat us all. So I think each hole has a little button we can press.
Hey, has anyone ever told you you look like a star? I'm Marty McBooster, and I can boost you to star status if you let me be your agent. Signed right here.
All right, Burke is taking the first shot. Not bad, not bad. Oh, the next step is audition day.
So, I got you an audition with Woody B. the Man. You know, the Academy Award-winning director. Can you say gold statue? Just don't say anything you'll regret, because in Hollywood, he is the man.
Oh, nice and close.
Oh!
Whoa! Oh. All right, we're on our second last hole, the Walk of Fame. Burke's up to putt. Smashing. And the final 19th hole is the Starometer. Amanda's up to putt right now. And I don't know what that means.
Famous because I got in here.
Very nice. You're famous, kid. You're famous. So I wish I was recording, but Burke just tried to kill me. The ball bounced back and almost hit me. Oh.
Legendary.
Legendary. Mr. PMF, how does it
Always
feel?
Legendary. You know, PMF Coaster is always legendary. The star knows who the star is around here. It's all about me.
So unfortunately, Quentin and I ended up with the overexposed rank. Oh well. Overall, it's a pretty decent golf course. Like, it has some fun theming elements. I like the concept of going through like the Hollywood process and having all the little fun facts. I wish all the speaker boxes worked. It definitely needs some TLC. Overall, it wasn't bad. Like, it's not my favorite mini golf course by any means, but it's definitely not the worst. And since it's included in the pass, I mean, you might as well. So that's the thing, like these kind of attractions where you can get the bundle, I don't think it's worth it to do them individually, but if you put them all together, then it becomes a pretty decent outing. So overall, I'm kind of glad we made this stop. And yeah, we had a lot of fun here. Now I believe we are on our way to our final destination here in Branson, Missouri, and that is another mountain coaster. I believe it's called Shepherd's Hill, but we'll catch up with you there. Alrighty, our fourth stop here in Branson, Missouri, and I believe our final stop of the day is the Copperhead Mountain Coaster. Now this place is cool because it also includes a zipline tour, which looks cool. I don't think we're going to be able to do it today, but that's definitely something to keep in mind, as well as it looks like there's a high ropes course up here and a few other fun activities as well. All right, we got our tickets and we are about to do our third roller coaster of the day and our third mountain coaster of the trip. Alrighty, and that was the Copperhead Mountain Coaster. Obviously, I don't film on the downhill portions because I'd be too scared of losing my phone, but this one was really good. It was definitely a lot longer and taller than I was expecting it to be, so that was good. It had some really great segments going through the forest where you're kind of winding through, but then there was also a point where you had this grand reveal of the valley where you kind of go into this open clearing where you do this big helix and you get to see out over the valley and the mountains. It was absolutely beautiful. Yeah, it was just a great mountain coaster overall. It's hard to say which one is my favorite between this one and the Runaway Mountain Coaster, but this one definitely has potential to be up there. As we're going out, there's the helix I was talking about. Like when you're going along that part, you can just look out over the Ozarks. It was absolutely beautiful, and you do pick up some speed on that spiral there. Meanwhile, we're still going up. It's kind of weird to end with a lift hill, but in a way, it's also kind of fun and relaxing, and we got the forest to our sides here. It's very nice. How you guys doing back there? Hello? Did you enjoy your ride? That's good. No. This is cool. They have like one of the horse jumpers like you see in the mall, but this one has a really nice, like I'm pretty sure it's a genuine saddle.
Oh, and it even has so they can think they're riding the horse.
Oh, like they have the reins and they have like the bridle in the mouth and everything. That's cute. Okay, so we only really have time today to do the mountain coaster, but here at Shepherd's Adventure Park, they also have zip lining, the high ropes course, but they also offer a historic homestead and farm tour. I caught a quick little glimpse of it going up the lift hill on the mountain coaster, but it looks like there's like an old cemetery, an old church, kind of like a pioneer village sort of setup. So that does seem cool. I mean, I think this would be a cool place to come back and check out, maybe to spend a full day at it. And of course, we don't have a big budget to do everything, but yeah, the other attractions here do seem really neat. I'd love to come back here at some point and spend a little more time and a little more focus on it. Alrighty, and that is going to do it for our day here in Branson, Missouri. Overall, we had a really good day. These attractions are so much fun. Like, I don't think there was an attraction that we thought was bad. I mean, some of them certainly have their quirks and some are better than others, but yeah, we had a good experience at all of them. I think if there was any big drawback to the day, it's that it was a little expensive. Of course, all of these little things add up. The mountain coasters are all like 15 to 20 bucks each. So if you're going to do all of them, then yeah, you expect to spend a lot of money when you're there. But you know what? A lot of these attractions can also be paired up. Like we were saying when we were at the Castle of Chaos and the Hollywood Wax Museum. All of those attractions were available on one single ticket, and this is true of any tourist town that you visit. A lot of different attractions might be owned by the same company, or they have little partnerships where you can get these bundles and these multi-ticket things that cover a lot of things, like maybe not all of them. So yeah, if you get that multi-attraction ticket, you can save a lot of money, and ultimately that'll allow you to do a lot more than you would be able to do otherwise. Now, if I had to pick a favorite for today, I'd definitely have to go with the Copperhead Mountain Coaster. That was by far my favorite credit in the Branson area, not counting the coasters at Silver Dollar City, of course. And the attraction itself, like Shepherd of the Hills, like I was saying, they also have so many other attractions. So when I'm back in the area, I'm definitely going to have to dedicate a full day or at least a half day to do all of those attractions because everything there looks so fun. Coming up, the Missouri road trip continues in Kansas City, where we get to check out Worlds of Fun. Actually, here's a quick preview of that. And we are doing what enthusiasts do and looking at a theme park at night while it's closed, dreaming about what it's going to be like to be inside said theme park and ride those rides tomorrow. We can see Mamba and what we believe is Timberwolf over here.
Yeah, that's Timberwolf.
Yeah.
Patriots over there.
Tower Patriots over here. You can kind of see the Immelman, and I can see the one of the big zero-G rolls. And there's some flashing lights over there. We think that might be Spinning Dragons.
Sure. Your own park's really fun. Comment what that is.
Yeah, I
Let's
mean, I'm
go.
sure we'll find out tomorrow once we're in there, but
Well, we're hoping to see Palette, but we can't find it.
yeah, so that was filmed like that same night that this episode was filmed. When we got to the hotel, Burke, Quentin, and I decided to take a walk down the street to see what we could see at the roller coasters. But yeah, that is the next park on our list, and that was a great day, so I'm really looking forward to releasing that episode. And then that's really the end of the Missouri part of the Missouri road trip. But after that, we did do a stop at Indiana Beach before heading home, so that is part of the same trip. So even though it's not Missouri, it's still part of the Missouri road trip. So yeah, 2 more episodes and then this little series is gonna be wrapped up. So yeah, there's definitely a lot to look forward to there. But if you don't want to miss that or any of my other future adventures from theme parks, attractions, and beyond, you might want to consider becoming a subscriber. You can also find me on Instagram, Twitter, and Threads at ADVParker, and on TikTok and Facebook at Adventures with Parker. As always, big shout out to my patrons for all of the support you give me and the channel. I appreciate you guys so much. And if you want to learn how you can support the channel with a monthly donation in exchange for some sweet perks and bonus content, you can head on over to patreon.com/ADVParker to learn more. And if you want to be able to rep AWP in style, be sure to check out my merch shop. It's called Adventure Outpost. You can find it at awpmerch.myspreadshop.com. But yeah, that brings us to the end of the video. If you have any questions about what we experienced and what we did this day, or anything about our Missouri road trip, you can comment that below. I will be more than happy to answer your questions as best as I can. Once again, thank you so much for watching, and until next time, the adventures are calling. Bye! Were you silenced? Were you... No, sorry, I messed with the quote.
Goodbye, skunk. I killed the skunk.
No!